Hi everybody, it's Stacy back with another video. How is everybody doing today? Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about jerk chicken? I love jerk chicken, but we're smack dab in the middle of winter. Am I gonna go outside and put a coat on and spark up the grill? I don't think so. I found an easy, cost-effective way to make jerk chicken in the air fryer. It's true, it's really true, and it's delicious, and no one will know the difference. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a really simple way, cost-effective way, and non-intimidating way to make jerk chicken. So this is what we're gonna do. I have already cleaned 4 chicken thighs. We're going to use some garlic powder, some black pepper, some jerk seasoning, and some accent. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start seasoning the chicken. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and I'm just going to, so it's hard for me with the measurements with the black pepper, so I'm just going to give a couple of shakes of the black pepper. I like black pepper, so I'll give it about 5, 6, 7, 8 shakes. So we can probably call it about a half a tablespoon of black pepper. Right? Then we're going to use my staple accent. I love accent. I love Sazone. I know I've said this in other videos, but I can never get enough of the Sazone. So we're going to pour some Sazone in here. And the reason why we're not using anything that has a whole lot of salt in it is because this jerk seasoning, as most jerk seasonings do, come already so seasoned that if you use anything that's really salt-based, it's going to be too salty. So you don't have to do it. So I don't. Okay, so once you get all your seasonings in, you just go in there and just mix it up really good. I'm trying to really adjust because this kitchen is tiny and it doesn't compare to when I lived in my house and I had a big old kitchen. So I'm trying to get the angles right, I'm trying to get the shots right. So forgive me if it's a little wayward, but I'm just getting my, I'm getting my sea legs. So here we go. Okay. So, in this pan, I have mixed up 1 packet of the Sazone, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of black pepper. Okay? So I mix it up. And here it is. Next, I'm going to add the jerk sauce. The jerk seasoning, I should say. What I got today was Jamaican choice. But you can use any brand. You can use Grace, you can use something called, I think it's called Walkerson or Wilkerson. Whatever it is you prefer. Your meal, your choice. But I just wanted to show you a really basic way to make some jerk chicken in the air fryer without feeling intimidated. You'd be surprised. People think I made this from scratch. People think I made this sauce from scratch, but I didn't. It came out of a jar. Do I know how to do it the other way? Absolutely. But I want to show you a really simple way that you can get it done and still get the same taste and flavor that you're looking for without it being too intimidating, okay? So here we go. So now I've opened this jar of jerk seasoning, and I usually don't measure, but for video's sake, let's see what we're gonna do. So here's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, a heaping 3 tablespoons. Okay, so you put it in the chicken and you just mix it up. Okay, and you got to make sure it gets on every nook and cranny of this chicken, because that will be key to the flavor later on. So I got it in here and I'm mixing it up, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of the jerk seasoning. So now we're gonna call it 4 tablespoons for 4 pretty big thighs, right? So you work it in there really good. Word of advice, if you have a cut on your fingers anywhere, then you need to be doing this with gloves, because the seasoning is so spicy that it'll burn the heck out of you if you have a cut. And if you don't have a cut, you're good to go. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's covered really good. All of your chicken is covered good with this jerk seasoning. And then the trick to this is you need to marinate it overnight. So once I get it all marinated and all covered with the jerk sauce, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow I'm going to jerk it. And the reason why this is a special occasion, my daughter's 30th birthday is tomorrow, and she specifically requested jerk chicken, and I was like, now you know doggone well, we moved out of the house, we don't have the backyard, we don't have the charcoal grill, we don't have any of that. And she's like, Mom, come on, I know you can work it out. And so here we are, I'm working it out, and I'm gonna do it in the air fryer, and you're gonna see it. It's gonna come out fabulous. So let me finish mixing. And so now it's all mixed up, and you should just make sure that all your chicken is covered with jerk sauce at every angle. Underneath the skin, all over, front, side, back, everything. Make sure it's covered. And if you like it really, really spicy, put more jerk sauce. But I'm gonna stop at 4 tablespoons for 4 pieces of thighs. Okay, so it says add food, so it's ready. So now all we do is just open it up and add the jerk chicken. So it's only a couple of pieces because my husband doesn't really eat it, and neither does my son. So I just did 4 pieces. I'm gonna fry their chicken. So it's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4. So now I'm just going to close it up, and I'm going to wait for it to get done. Okay, and we're back, and it's been about 15 minutes, and look what we have here so far. So I know it looks really dark. It's not burnt. All the seasonings in that jerk sauce makes the chicken dark. It makes it look like this. So it's not burnt. It's just a really good sign that things are going well. So we're halfway through the process. I'm going to turn it over, close it back up, and I'm going to let it go for another 15 minutes. Okay, so we're back, and we're at the half-hour mark, and this is what we have. It's ready, or just about ready. Oops, the skin came off of that one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in for the extra 5 minutes, just to get that extra crunch on there. And something I wanted to tell you guys. So the videos that I do are basically for beginners. People that don't really know how to cook but want to make something different for their family, something simple for their family. And those are the kind of videos that I want to try to get out to you, to show you that you don't have to be intimidated by cooking. For every complicated way there is to do something, there's also a really simple way to do something. And 9 times out of 10, it tastes the same. The difference is the seasonings and the love in your heart. So I'm going to put these on for the last 5 minutes and we'll see what we got. So there you have it. Jerk chicken in the air fryer. Now, as I mentioned before, there are a whole lot of different kind of jerk seasonings that you can use. The one I used was hot because my daughter likes things really spicy, but they also have mild. So it's your meal, your choice. If you want to use mild, use mild. If you want to use spicy, use spicy. I just want to thank you for those of you who have been asking about me. I really appreciate it, and it gave me the motivation to start recording again and start cooking again and start showing people easy, simple, non-intimidating, cost-effective ways to provide dinner for your family. So I've paired this meal with some cabbage and some white rice, and for my son and my husband, they're going to have some fried chicken, some cabbage, and some white rice. Of course, there's ice cream on tap. At a later date, I think I want to show you a really nice, quick, simple way to do some cabbage. But for now, this is it. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day. And before I leave, I almost forgot, I'm kind of rusty, I haven't done this in a while. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to make any comments. Thank you, and have a great day.